FIFA 18 is here, career mode is back again, and I think this is my 100th video on the channel. This is FIFA 18's version of career mode, and we are going to go straight in to see how we can do with a team. I need to pick one first, I haven't picked one yet. But what do we want to do? Do I do 60% increase or do I do transfer? I'm not really bothered about unlocking players' functionality. Let's go 60% increase. It will give me more chance to actually buy players in the different team that I choose. But I think, personally, we should go with Chelsea because that is my team and because I've not done one with them. I did one with Sunderland last year and I did one on my Ultimate Team series. I didn't pick any Chelsea players really in the Ultimate Team series, and we pretty much rebuilt half the Chelsea team with the Sunderland squad. So I think Chelsea is going to be who we pick. Start on World Class, then we'll go to Legendary if it's easy or not. Download latest squads definitely, because we'll get all of the ones between the end of the summer window, and that was quick. But we are going to wait until this has finished loading up the career mode, and I will meet you on the other side. Here we have the pre-season tournaments we can choose from. As I always do, I'm just going to pick the one with the most money, because it doesn't really matter. As long as we can win at least most of the games, we'll get quite a bit of money for it, and it will go towards our transfer budget. I think we have to go for one season and try and literally win everything. The board have set us a lot of challenges that are going to be difficult. They're 175,999,999,999 earnings from shirt sales. Then qualify for Champions Cup or Champions League. Within 2 seasons, win the Champions League and win the Premier League and win the Cup, which is going to be very difficult to do. But I think we should just have a look around how this new FIFA 18 career mode is looking. Let's see what the squad is looking like so far. Quick substitutes, I saw that in the demo. There is a quick sub feature, which is very nice. In terms of the 3 at the back with Chelsea, it works in real life. I don't know how well it actually works on this game. I think, in fact, actually, because of that, I'm going to leave that as an actual team sheet, but I'm going to add in a number 2 just in case it doesn't work very well, because I know for a fact, because I've played a few games on the demo. What's happened? Is it frozen? No. I know for a fact that the 4-2-2 from last year that I played with is still a pretty nice formation to use. And in fact, I think I'm going to try both of them in these pre-season games. And it does mean that we do need to find another striker, because in the club at the moment we only have Morata and Bakayoko really. But it does mean, did I say Bakayoko? I meant Batshuayi. But we can have that as our midfield, and we can have this guy and that guy play right back because that's his better position. And we can have it like that really. What's Rudiger like? Pretty good. Now we do have Diego Costa. Do we keep him? I think not, because he has technically been sold by Chelsea, and to keep sort of continuity, I think we do want to sort of get rid of him as well. So that leaves this guy, Batshuayi, and Morata up front, and neither of them are blessed with much pace really. So it does mean I think we do need a speedy guy to play alongside the tall guy in Morata, because Kante is going to be brilliant in midfield, Bakayoko is going to be decent. Back line, I think maybe a different right back, because Azpilicueta, I don't know how good he's going to be as right back on here. And Alonso, maybe a better left wing back or left back. And then one more centre back to play maybe alongside David Luiz. What I also want to do is try and bring through a couple of the younger players, because as you can see, we have Dujon Sterling here. He's only 17. We got a few other younger ones like George McEachran, 16 years old. Baba's still at the club somehow. Trevor Chaloba's there. Jake Clark-Salter. Jacob Maddox. Charlie Musonda, who's been downgraded a little bit from last season, I think. He's still got 5-star skills and weak foot, which is very nice. Maybe we try and integrate him into the team and see how well he can do going forwards. As I say, we've now got 2 options. We've got a 2 and then a default. and we can sort of switch between them and decide what we want to do. But at the moment, that is what I'm going to go for. In terms of the calendar, let's see what we've got. We've got all the difficult teams. First game of the season is the Community Shield against Arsenal. And then after that, our first home league game is against Burnley. And of course, because it is matching up to the season currently, we then have Tottenham and then Everton. This is one of the new features in the game, I guess, is the fact that you can sort of select your team through this, and you can do it like this, add to loan list and things like this, which is what I'm going to do for a couple of these younger players like McEachran, Maddox and Kyle Scott and Trevor Chalobah. I like this new feature of the squad hub. It's quite a good way of getting through your squad and seeing who you have and who's on loan and all that sort of thing, like Miazga, Omaruo, Zuma and Callas, like those sorts of players. You can see that they are on loan, and you can sort of see how well they're doing, better than you used to be able to, which is a very nice feature in terms of that, and it means that you can actually go through them a bit quicker. Now, some players I'm looking at, like to transfer list, is players like Baba. If we go over to the transfer hub and I go on transfer listed, you'll see I've put quite a few up. Now, they're not all transfer listed. There's some loan listed, as you can see here. We've got Costa, we got Wallace, we got Baba, and we got Kennedy. The reason I've done for Costa, as I've already explained, I think he's already being sold anyway by the club, so I think I should do that as a principle for the game to go continuity wise, because he's not going to play for Chelsea again, so there's no point me keeping him. Wallace, well, he's a perennial loan player for Chelsea and he's never going to stay at the club. Baba, same, he's never going to play this season. I don't think he's even in any of the squads for Chelsea. Kennedy, he was going to be sold, but I think they couldn't find another backup left back, so he stayed at the club. But that's not my choice now, because I can actually sign some players. And then all of these younger players I've put on the loan list. In terms of players, I think I'm going to try and sign Ben Chilwell for left back as a cover for Marcos Alonso. As for a right back, I am looking at Mitchell Weiser. We used him last year for Sunderland, and I think it'd be quite nice to bring him back and see how well he can do in this year's FIFA. Another player I've been looking at for right back is Kelvin Amian-Adu. I've heard of him through a podcast that I listened to, and one of the French sort of football reporters was saying how good he is. So I'm looking at him as well and seeing if he's got much potential. For left back again, I am looking also at Ryan Sessegnon, because he is a very young player and obviously he's going to have high potential because he's only 17. He already plays for Fulham week in, week out. I mean, how much more can you get for a guy that's like 17 that plays that much for a championship club already? As for another striker, I am looking at Andrea Belotti. As you can see on his stats, his sprint speed is pretty decent, but look at his finishing. I mean, that's all we really need from a striker in this game. Finishing, finishing, finishing. Out of these players that I have shortlisted, I'm going to look at this Martinez guy, see how good he is. I've looked at potential for him, and maybe he's quite a good player, but it depends how much he's actually going to play for us. And I've not actually scouted him properly yet, so I do want to do that. Now, in terms of players I do want to try and sign straight away, one is Amadou, and the other one is Sessegnon. And this is where we see this initial and the brand new sort of way that you transfer players, which is going to take a lot longer, I guess, in this game, but it does mean you can go through a player quicker and negotiate straight away instead of having to wait so long like you used to have to. And I would want to hold to skip, but I guess I want to watch the whole thing because I've not actually seen it fully. So you can do swap player, you can do offer transfer fee, and I think I'm going to offer transfer fee. Now, I don't know what his current value is because I haven't scouted him, so I'm going to offer 2.5 million and see what they do with that. And submit and see what they do. So Amian Amadou, 2.5 million. Is that something you would like, dude from Toulouse? I was going to say Toulon. That's not who it is. It's Toulouse. Is that... No. Okay. Derisory offer. Okay, bye. Right, so that's a no-go for now. So let's go Sessegnon and let's... The club, they haven't recently got him. He's been at them for years. Okay. Let's go Weiser and approach. This player has a release clause. No, 20 million. So we know roughly what they are expecting. So if I offer half that, let's see what happens. So I'm going to hold that and skip this initial bit. Can I skip that? Right. Offer transfer fee. Let's go 10 million. Boom. Submit. Is that good? Is that what you want? Can you accept it, please? Because 10 million would be quite good. I know a transfer bid is 121 million, but 18 million with a 5%. Now, I don't... I just realised their manager looks basically the same as mine. Now, let's edit the sell-on clause to 10%. New transfer fee. And we will do 13. Let's see. Because 10% is quite a lot. Because if we sell him on for, I don't know, 30 million, then they're going to get 3 million. Whereas instead of 5, 5% of 18 million is less than that. Now, they still want that. They've set their price. I'm going to try one more time. Counter. Sell on clause 5%. Oh, new transfer fee of 15 million. And submit. And I'm going to skip and see if it works. That's a fair offer. Yes, they accepted. So we got a couple of million off of the 18 million, which is pretty nice for us. And hopefully it means we can negotiate a contract with him. Agreed. You can start negotiating with the player. So we've got the fee agreed, which is very nice. Now I know that these guys will want a lot of money for Belotti because in real life he does have a massive buyout clause, but on this game apparently they don't have one. So I know Costa is going to Atletico Madrid, but Torino, would you like him in exchange for Belotti? Is that something you would like to do? What do you think? Unfortunately, Costa is not the player we're interested in. Okay. Offer transfer fee instead. Now, I know they're going to want a lot of money. He's worth 32, so I'm going to offer 50 straight up and see what they say. 50 million. We aren't willing to give you another player in exchange for Belotti. However, we would be willing to offer you a £50 million transfer fee for him. How much would you like? 53.6. Ooh. I'm tempted to just accept that, but what I might do is try and do 51.5. I know it's not really that much, but in terms of offering the players signing on fees and things like that, it will help just to skimp a little bit and save bits of money here and there. Hold to skip. We'll accept that. Good. Hold to skip. Right. So now we have two players that we are ready to maybe sign. So we've got two there. And I'm just going to go for this Martinez guy. Now, I'm going to go really low. Maybe 3 million. 4 million. I'm going to skip again. Skip again. Now, like I said, 4 million, I think. Do it again. 5. Let's go 5. And let's see if they do it. Let's hold to skip. They want 7. So I'm going to counter. Propose new transfer fee. 6.7. Oh, they want 7. I'm just going to accept it. Yeah. Okay, good. There we are. Right, we've got 3 players now that we could sign. We do need more than just the 2 strikers. We need 4 strikers in this game because we're playing 2 up front majority of the time, I think, with the 4-2-2. We have 1 right back in and potentially another if we go for Adu. But I'm going to scout him and make sure we know what roughly his fee is. And I'm already scouting these 2, so we'll see what happens. Something I am definitely going to do straight away is to sign a youth scout, because normally you can get one that's 5-star, 5-star straight away in this game, and sometimes it takes a long time for them to actually do it. So if I go straight away, now here's Russian, and I'm going to search Russia. Let's go 3 million. I was going to say 3 million. 9 months with that. Okay. what I'm going to do here is end the episode. I know we didn't show any gameplay or anything like that, but I just wanted to show sort of the menus and the idea behind what I want to do in this season. Try and win literally everything and sign a couple of decent players, maybe a couple of young ones. And that's going to be about it, really. So if you liked it, please give it a like. I would really appreciate that. If you really loved it, please consider to subscribe. I would love lots more subscribers and continue this career mode for on and on for the whole series. Maybe just one season, maybe more. But if you do, then that would be really appreciated. And also, if you want, you could just comment below. I would really love that too. But I'm going to end it there. So thanks for watching and peace.